Hello, my name is Krista Chibu and I'm your Hope Catalyst. Today I'm going to be talking about time management tips because a lot of people have asked me, how do I manage my time from being the CEO of Irede Foundation to doing grief recovery, to being a mother, to managing all the affairs and the things that I have. If you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, don't forget to turn on the notification button once you click the subscribe button, because that will help you to get all the information that I put out there without missing anything at all. So today, talking about time management tips, and please, these are the things that have worked for me over the years, and the things that really I do on a day-to-day basis that helps me to just manage my time, be in charge of my life, and still have my sanity in place. Yes, my sanity in place. The first thing that I do is I prioritize using a to-do list. And pretty much, I know that I talk about to-do lists a lot, and a lot of people really think that it is overrated, but I really think that we're not even taking advantage of what we have in to-do list. I make a list of the things that I want to do. Sometimes I use my paper. I love paper and bio very well. If you know me so much, I write it all down, the things that I want to achieve. Or sometimes I use my phone, so I use my notes, I use reminders, I just use different things to really put together a to-do list that helps me not to miss anything at all. So that helps me with my prioritization. So I have the key things that I want to achieve, and I have the things that can really wait. And most times while I'm listing out the things that I want to work on, a few things also jump on my plate, either from my emails or from my children, and these things jump in. And what I just do is I first put them on my to-do list, and then after I've put them on my to-do list, I start prioritizing again, and I ask myself, what's the 1, 2, 3 things that when I get done today, it will be that 80% of my day has been achieved literally, and I try as much as possible to work on my to-do list. The second thing that I've learned to do lately that I do also is I have times that are blocked off in my calendar that is just my me time. So pretty much when you look at it, you see that I have a meeting for those times, but the meeting is probably a meeting that I set with myself to probably strategize, or meeting that I have set with myself to take a break, or meeting that I've set with myself to hang out with my husband. And so pretty much using that even in my calendar, taking advantage of that in my calendar, helps me to have a little bit of time for myself and to work on it. Another thing that I do really to manage my time is say no. And I know that might sound very brutal, but one of the things that I've learned to do so much is to say no. I used to be a yes person, saying yes to everything, but I'm learning to say no to the things that I really don't have to do, and say yes only to the things that is important for me to do. And I know, guys, you want to say yes because sometimes it feels so good because it's in line with your goals or in line with your mission as a person, and so really saying yes feels like the right thing to do, especially because it sounds really very good, yeah? And so you just want to say a yes to it. And I give you a quick example. Just yesterday, a friend of mine told me about a meeting that I needed to attend, and it sounded very good because it was something I had been looking forward to. But in the space of the things that I'm working on currently, I didn't have, and I was tempted to just say yes. And my spouse was just by my side, and he reminded me and said, if you say yes to this thing, you will do it, yes, but what is going to happen is you'll get really stressed up. And if you're not careful, it could break you down. And then I sat back and thought about it. And then I went back to my friend and I said, I'm so sorry, I won't be able to deliver on this right now. I will wait till next week to attend to it. And simple as it is, saying no when you need to say no is something that can help you manage your time effectively and help you to keep your sanity in place. And then finally, what I will say to you is you should not be there for everything and everybody at the same time. So yes, sometimes when I see emails, I ignore it, or I just put it in I give it a timing when I want to come back to it, and then I open it, take time to read it, and then get back to it. So please and please, your time is your life, and whoever tells you also that time is money is very correct. So you want to make sure that you protect and take charge of your life and your time. First thing I talked about is prioritization. You want to prioritize. I use a to-do list to do my prioritization for the day, and that is as simple as it is one of the biggest things that helps me to achieve a whole lot. I hope these tips have helped you. Remember what I said is some of the things that help me on a day-to-day basis. There's still so many more things that I do and helps me to manage my time, and I also want to learn from you. Please drop your comments in the chat box and let us learn from you. Know the things that you are doing to manage your time effectively, or even drop your questions and I will definitely come back to it, answer those questions, and continue to help you take charge and control of your life. Remember to click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification button so you don't miss anything at all from me. Have a lovely day.